While I was exploring this game, this Ragnarok the New World, I started noticing systems that feel very unusual for a Ragnarok game, and that's what really surprised me. Alright, so first on the list, the social media system inside the game. Yes, you heard that right, guys. There's literally a social media feature here in this game where players can post, and you can even scroll through other players' posts. And one thing I noticed nowadays, there are actually a lot more female gamers compared to before. Back then, when you say video games, people usually imagine guys playing, but now there are so many female players too. Now, of course, we don't know who's real or not in real life, but still, this system creates interaction in a very different way. And here's why I think this is smart, because think about this. Usually when a new MMO comes out, what do? We create Facebook groups, right? We open Discord servers. Basically, we build communities outside the game. But here, the community system is already built inside the game itself. So for me, this is something new for Ragnarok, and honestly, this is the kind of idea other MMO could adapt and even improve on in the future. Like, imagine if you are fighting a guild, you defeated them, then you're going to post them in the social media. Then yeah, I know there are a lot of things that you can do in this kind of feature. And one more thing, guys, inside this game I noticed they added a feature similar to Discord. You can actually have group voice calls inside the game, and I think this is very important, especially during guild wars. Imagine one person giving commands and everyone else listening and reacting in real time. So basically, you don't need to switch apps, everything is already inside the game. So for me, this is actually a very nice addition, and hopefully more future MMOs will start adding features like this too. But anyway, guys, before we continue, quick words from our sponsor, Future You. Yes, you, the one watching this. So if you're a brand and you want a 20-second shout out in front of MMORPG players, my email is in the description. Okay, guys, second thing I noticed, you can actually create and design your own house, and it's not just basic, guys. You can move furniture, place things where you want, and you can slowly build your own space. And it really feels like your character has a place to live, not just a place to lag out. And on top of that, guys, you also have your own farm. Like, literally, you plant crops, wait for some time, and then harvest them. It really feels like Harvest Moon, if you're familiar with Harvest Moon on PS1. I know that game very well. That was actually my sister's favorite game when we were kids, so I grew up watching her playing it. So when I saw this system inside the Ragnarok game, I was like, wait, this feels different. So I kind of feel like the direction of this game is not just about fighting monsters, but about living inside the world. So maybe that's why the New World is the name of the game. And I also think that this connects to the current gaming trends. Like, for example, if you haven't heard of Heartopia, guys, the game is attracting a lot of players right now, the time that I'm recording this, and many of them are active daily. So for me, this game feels like a mix of mini Heartopia, Harvest Moon, and Ragnarok combined. Anyway, guys, quick trivia. Heartopia is actually developed by the same company behind Ragnarok and Eternal Lab, which is XD. And fun fact, guys, that's actually where I got my IGN from. Back then, I was creating random names for my farming army characters. Then somehow the name Xiendong just got lucky. I don't even know why, but it stuck with me. So instead of using that character as just another farming machine, I ended up making him my main character and started playing him like a normal account. And yeah, that's how Xiendong was born. But anyway, guys, back to the topic. So as I keep playing this game, Ragnarok the New World, I noticed that there are so many systems here that are not just focused on DPS or PvP like the traditional Ragnarok. It feels more like there is this sim life experience. Like, aside from farming and designing your house, there's even a marriage system. So that's a very different energy compared to pure grind Ragnarok. Okay, so guys, next one, third in my list, is the customization of the design of the costume of your character. And this one actually surprised me. Like, you're not just picking from preset designs, they actually give you tools, guys. They give you tools to adjust things yourself. Like, you can make your headgear bigger, may be smaller. You can even move it around and adjust the positioning, meaning you have more control compared to the usual fixed cosmetics. And this tells me they're trying to reach a different audience, not just hardcore old Ragnarok players, but also players who enjoy sim-like games like Heartopia and Harvest Moon. Now, last thing guys, at least for now, this is just for me, I'm still early in the game. My level's still low because I kept creating different characters just to explore the classes for early days. But one feature I really appreciate is the beginner guide for builds. So this is something that most Ragnarok doesn't have. This is something called a genre guide. So this is how Lago has translated these words. But basically this works like a roadmap for your character build. So if you're new to Ragnarok and you don't know how character builds work, this gives you a clear direction on what stats and what skills to focus on, and also what gears to farm. That's why for me, if I have a friend who wants to try Ragnarok for the first time, I would probably recommend starting here in this game because this version feels very friendly to new players. But anyway guys, this doesn't mean you cannot experiment anymore in this game like the usual Ragnarok that we have. You still can create your own builds, but there are built-in guides that will help you understand the foundation of Ragnarok first. And for most of us who've been playing Ragnarok for a long time, we already know the foundation that Ragnarok is a game built around character builds. Like the economy of the game, the meta of builds, everything revolves around what player discover in building their character. That's what makes Ragnarok Ragnarok. So that's the fourth one guys. But anyway guys, I believe there's still more to discover here. Like I said, I'm still in the early game because I've been testing different classes just to feel their vibe. And speaking of classes guys, I already made another video where I go through all of them to help you decide, especially on day one, which one fits your personality and playstyle. So if you're still choosing your class, go check that out guys. Alright, so guys, that's it for this one. See you in the next video, and thank you guys, and happy gaming.